You gotta turn it on. There it is.
Hello, welcome to the post discussion. We had to end it abruptly for a minute, but we are back. It is myself, Children of the Forest, alongside House Baratheon no longer, and House Clegane. House Royce and House Reed will be joining us shortly. So we left off talking about the Fire Division matchup between Banefort and Lannister, and once we're done with that, we are just gonna bullshit. So, disclaimer: you don't have to listen to this after we talk about the fire matchup. It's not gonna be anything important. It's just gonna be us bullshitting. So let's start, Clegane. You seem eager to talk about it.
I think Banefort's gonna win, but I'm rooting for Lannister. Lannister seemed to pull off upsets. I think the last 2 weeks. I think that we can agree that they were upsets. I don't think anyone saw him winning either of the last 2 weeks. So I'm hoping it happens again. I don't see it happening, but, I don't know.
He's hot. Jamal Williams is going to be.
Jamal Williams, yeah.
So Banefort gets the +5 here. He's also adjusted his lineup. I don't know if that's since we started talking earlier or what, but he's got Bortles back in. And Juju back in for this week as well.
Yeah. Who's Lannister have?
Other than that, I think Lannister made.
He's got Mohamed Sanu, right?
On his bench? I have no idea. I don't see Sanu. He's got Cooper Kupp.
That's never mind. Yeah, Kupp.
But I don't know. He didn't start him last week, so that's. I think he's rolling the same lineup as he had last week, so we'll see how that goes for him. Yeah, I don't know. I think I picked him to be Targaryen, and I think Reed, who we've kind of lost in our transition here. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Told me no, Targaryen all the way, but. Lannister's team, there's like it seems like every week there's 2 or 3 guys that are scoring 20 or 30 points here in the playoffs, and that'll do it for you if you can get to 60, 70 points with only 3 players. Anything else you get is just icing on the cake.
Right. I'm looking at wide receivers, and Crabtree, Green, Thielen, and Thomas. That's pretty good.
They all look like everybody here. So we got Saturday games this week. I forgot about that. I don't know. The only one in this matchup is Kareem Hunt. So Kansas City must play on Saturday against the Chargers. Other than that, I think everything here is a Sunday game, so we won't really get a good picture of how things might go for this one. I didn't look at the previous matchup to see if we had anything else similar. Eric's got his fake lineup, but so everybody else. So these 2 matchups are going to be Sunday matchups. I don't think anybody has a player playing Thursday night. There's a couple, like I said, the Kansas City game. So the other game we talked about had Travis Kelce, so he'll play, and then Han will play Saturday. So both these guys are going to have to wait till Sunday to see who wins.
Children has Dontrell Inman playing on Saturday as well.
Oh, of course, absolutely. How could I forget to be starting Inman? We have
0 points last week on the bench.
Yeah, big week this week. Now it's really going to suck if he subs Inman back out of his lineup and Inman drops 30.
Inman will never drop 30.
$50 if you leave the lineup and you win. $50 for nothing.
Oh,
you get your $100 as well, or whatever the fuck. Just leave the lineup as is.
Well, he gets 25. Wait, did you bump it from 25?
25 if you lose, 50 if you win.
So you get 25 plus fourth place is 100. So you get $125 minimum. If you win, you're getting the big pot.
You think I'm throwing it away for $25? Come on.
It's a pride thing. Don't do it.
I'm not
All right.
doing it. I am setting my lineup. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm submitting the fake lineup so that I can't be tricked into starting someone I don't want to.
Yeah, I guess. We could talk about the hands tournament real quick. Colin Kaepernick, currently rostered on Old Town Maesters, is leading the way against House Fell. I don't know how, but Maesters is projected over 100 points this week, and Fell only has 84. So it looks like Maesters is going to do a clean sweep of Mr. and Mrs. Swan, and then also take out House Fell. Faceless and Tully play on the other side, and I think they were the top 2 seeds going into the thing on their side of the bracket, so no surprise that those two are playing each other. And it looks like Faceless is about a 15-point favorite there. So we could have a Faceless versus Old Town final for the hands tourney. Not that anybody cares.
Nobody does.
Yeah. I like Tully in this, I think.
All right, well, we can talk about myself. I like myself. I play Baelish in the – I don't even know what this bracket's called, but I'm playing him in it. It's the loser of the loserist.
Toilet bowl.
And
You like yourself to win?
So, yeah, I'm going to win. But what friggin' sucks is I finally got my quarterback in Bryce Petty because McCown got hurt. And I was like, sweet, Baelish doesn't have a quarterback either. Will be awesome. Fucking Carson Wentz tore his ACL, and Baelish has Nick Foles. So, so it's going to be a matchup of Foles versus Petty. And if I lose this, it's going to be rough. I don't want to lose this one.
It's Foles over Petty all day.
Yeah, so right now the lineups are Petty, Booker, Doug Martin, Danny Woodhead, Marcus Goodwin, Brandon LaFell, Devontae Parker, and Eric Ebron versus Nick Foles, Corey Clement, J.D. McKissick, Brandon Coleman, T.Y. Hilton, Cody Lattimore, Seth Roberts, and Greg Olson. Projected score, I have 63.24. He has 42.25.
Now you win that match pretty easily.
Yeah.
So, but we don't have any score for the corner.
You know what? Yeah.
His team used to be good. I don't know what happened. I don't know where the assets went, but
didn't you do you guys were talking, I feel like at the end of last year, you were talking about Tully being one of the teams who you felt like was going to come up and be a contender this year.
yes.
And that did not happen.
He started 5-0 or something like that.
He fucked up. Yeah, he traded.
And then he traded away Leonard Fournette.
Fournette can't even say his team is bad. He's got fucking Tony Romo rostered.
Yeah, I mean that's all over the place. I don't understand that. I've talked about that and tried to throw bones to people to say come on now, really, because Swan has 3 or 4 players that aren't even in the NFL anymore on her roster. I just put it up to see who they were, but so Aaron Green, Rashad Jennings, Jordan Cameron.
Shit, Jordan Cameron's fucking retired.
Right. I know he hasn't played for 2 years. He wasn't in the league when she drafted him.
God.
But she still has him.
Is she the Paco of this fantasy football group?
Probably, but somehow it works out. I don't know if anybody else has that. Santi might. I'd have to look. Somebody has Tim Hightower. I thought he had some other ones, but I guess that's it. But yeah, there's way too many free agent people owning this league, which I don't understand.
I mean, I traded Maester's Kaepernick, so I feel good about that.
Right, but I mean, he was part of the league at least when he was drafted, and when people had him.
Not when I traded him. He wasn't really.
Oh, well, maybe he just wanted him. I don't know, but Baelish has Jared Abbrederis, who's not in the league. Has Gary Barnidge, who's not in the league. Malachi Dupree, who's not in the league.
I still like.
That's Malik.
Malachi.
I still like.
Dupree.
How the you butcher
I'm
names
at
so
Teo,
bad?
who's on
How the fuck do you do that? You're a fucking teacher.
Dupree, because it's not spelled like Dupree should be Dupree.
Malachi.
No,
I
it's
know
not.
it is, but then I said yes, it is. It's Bud Dupree is
What about
spelled
when you think his first name?
Dupree.
Why would you ever think Malachi?
I don't know. I knew that wasn't. I think I was just tired that day, but I knew it was Malachi.
I still like him though. I still like him.
I said it the other way. I don't know if Baelish has any of them, but I know still owned in the league by quite a, I think both copies are actually owned.
That's terrible.
Of who?
Calvin Johnson, Robert Griffin's copies are both owned.
I saw Tony.
Evan owns one. That's
What?
funny.
Someone just dropped.
Share.
Yeah, I was just letting it ride for this season and then let it go.
Somebody just dropped.
To me, it makes more sense if you're going to hold
I can't hear
someone who's a
what you
quarterback in this league. It makes more sense than holding someone like a Calvin Johnson. Like, it's very unlikely he does come back, Robert Griffin. But if he did, why not? I mean, it's not hurting me. It's not really tying me up for a roster spot. There's no one else that I'm going to pick up that
Right.
could have more upside than him there, so I might as well.
Yeah, not like Marshawn Lynch or Josh Gordon would come back.
Josh Gordon's back, so
So is
Yeah, I mean that's a little different. Somebody owns David Cobb, who I don't think's played in a very long time.
that guy's.
I own Ryan Griffin.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Eric.
but he's active.
How does someone like? Oh my god, I don't understand how. With some of the injuries that has happened, no team has given him a chance.
Are you talking about the quarterback or the?
Yeah, about Robert Griffin. Like, how does he get passed up for like TJ Yates or whoever the fuck? Like when someone went, I don't remember who it was, but someone down there were talking about how they passed on Kaepernick to sign some scrub. I think it was Houston.
Seattle. They signed. Was it Boykin or
No, not him.
who the fuck?
Wilson hasn't been hurt.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore. That's what. Like, how would you rather have Millette at quarterback as opposed to the upside of Robert Griffin? Like, how does that make sense?
Mallet?
Mallet.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah, Millette.
Millette?
Millette, Malachi, Dupree, whatever.
The M's are killer. I think when Flacco was hurt there, it looked like it was serious, so they were going to roll with Mallet. They needed a backup. They wouldn't bring in Cap. I don't even think anybody considered Robert Griffin. I'm not sure he's healthy. That might be why. They won't state a lot of that stuff. But if he can't pass a physical, then they won't even bother. So I would imagine that he probably can't pass a physical for a team.
I mean, he hasn't played since week 1 or 2 of 2016. Like, he's got to be good by now, if Teddy Bridgewater is good by now, he's got to be at least in okay shape.
Yeah, I mean, it's goofy because they'll build a lot of the stuff into like a contract that's like, oh, if you have this pre-existing injury, then you don't get this and you don't get that. And at that point, it kind of, limits options. I know that's why CJ Fedorowicz is I'm pretty sure he's retired or is contemplating retirement.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to retire. He's going to be done. And the reasoning is just because of
Four concussions, right?
Right, it's 4 concussions, but his contract also because he couldn't pass the physical, at the time because he had a concussion or whatever it is, and so it's worded, if this pre-existing injury, if it flares up, then it costs him significant money, and I think it docks him a lot of money. And the pre-existing injury would be the concussion, so he not only gets screwed financially, but he's going to have massive headaches. So I think that that's why he's done. So when that kind of stuff gets written into contracts and player physicals, then it kind of turns them off. So I would imagine that's what happened to Robert Griffin. But I don't know. I mean, that would explain why you don't hear anything. But I also don't think anybody's going to take a shot on him anymore because how many chances does he really need?
When did that CFED news come out? I haven't heard anything about that at all.
About him retiring or about
anything. I thought because I've got him rostered in one league. I have 4 tight ends. I know they put him on. He was on IR or injured. He came back, and then I didn't even hear of him going back to IR at all. When did that happen? Was that recent?
He went back to IR last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Last week.
And then it's the Texans. The Texans said they expected him to return. It looks like it says 2018. I can't see the stupid articles cut off.
No,
but then 2 days ago, all this stuff started coming out where his career's in jeopardy. He's going to retire. Now he's uncertain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The trade deadline passed because we were talking briefly about me trading for Fedorowicz.
Oh yeah, boo! You suck, man. Yeah, so his money, I just looked it up. So he signed a 3-year, $21 million extension, $10 million guaranteed, because he got another concussion. He can get cut. His base salary then now drops to $2.8 million instead of whatever 21 over 3 is. So it goes from 7 to 2.8, and then he can be cut due to pre-existing injury because of the physical thing. So that kind of sucks for him.
That sucks.
Yeah, so loses almost $5 million per year, and then gets cut. So I don't know if there's any other league stuff that we want to talk about, or if we just want to let you guys talk and do whatever.
None of you guys are in Dumpster Fire at all? Nothing?
I am. Eric is not.
No, I mean, are you still alive in it?
No, my team is rebuilding.
Wow.
My team was all defensive player. I didn't take an offensive player, I don't think, for the first 10 or 12 rounds of that startup. And then I made a mistake. I traded away. I have to look and see what it was. But I basically had Saquon Barkley because it's a Debbie league, and I traded him last year for T.Y. Hilton, I think a quarterback, something else. So I'll be interested to see if that haul is worth it or not. I've been slowly acquiring players because a lot of my guys were Debbie players. So we'll see. I'm starting to come around. I think I only had 2 wins last year. I got 5 or 6 this year. So I'm getting there. Next year hopefully is going to be the jump.
That's what I was talking to Clegane about in the side chat before we started this up, was that this was the league where with my picks I went IDP instead of offense. And I don't know what my record was last year. It sucked, but now I'm in the semifinals. So I'm hoping this is this league and my redraft league is the league the leagues that I'm still in. So I'm hoping to do something. I got 4th place locked up for sure, so I'm hoping to make some money. I don't know. I haven't really tracked the dude that I'm playing. I know that this is the guy who took over TJ's team. So I don't know. Hopefully I do something with it, but I don't know what his team's like. I haven't even looked at it yet. I don't know, but I know I'm a favorite by a little bit.
Who do you play?
Brandon Whedon. That was TJ, but he bailed out.
Right. I don't know who this is. I have to look. Kyler.
I think he posted it on DFL, and it's a random, I think.
Yeah, it's Kyler. He plays somewhere else with me. Yeah, his team's interesting. He's got Fournette, Drake, McCoy, and then he's got Goran Crowell. So he's pretty stacked at running back. Pretty stacked everywhere else, too. He's got Aguilar, Antonio Brown, Randall Cobb, Barry Macklin. Tight end, I think he's starting Jesse James. That's probably his weakest spot. But
my team is pretty well rounded there, though. I feel like
his IDP, he's got a couple guys on IDP that are at like 200 plus points. His D tackle Malik Jackson's at like 190. Calais Campbell's at 245. Justin Houston's 200 points. Chandler Jones is 250 points. CJ Mosley is 266. Tre'Davious White is 206. He's got 3 corners at 200.
I think I've outscored him most weeks, though. Like,
interesting. I wish there was
look at my
average
I want to know. I want to know what you think. Look at my team and tell me if you think that I can take him out.
I need to just pull
I don't play. I really don't play that many IDP leagues. This is probably only maybe like my second or third league, I think. But I feel like I've got a pretty decent, well-rounded team there. My linebackers really fucked me this week. I still won, but besides Deion Jones, like I took Deion Jones in the draft last year, and he's a monster. But
334. Do. It looks like he is scoring around pretty steady 300 points every week. So I would imagine that you're going to have to at least get 300.
I've been doing that.
I think average for our league is somewhere between 250 and mid 280s. So if you can get up over 300, you probably have a pretty good chance here.
I think I've been doing that pretty regularly there. I think
he scored 330. They're not 334.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't have any tight ends in either.
Yeah, he scored.
I picked up Selleck last minute, and he got a touchdown. But
yeah, so he put up 334 last week, and beat Jason Campbell, who I don't think. Oh yeah, Jason Campbell had 1 loss all year, so he knocked off a pretty good team.
He did. He was the 1 seed, right? He upset the 1 seed.
Yeah, the 1 seed. So. I mean, you have a chance, but like I said, you'll have to get the 300 points and then hope that he doesn't get there. But with what he's starting, I would imagine that somebody would have to get hurt or have a really, really bad week.
I mean, I'm still projected. I think I was projected to beat him by like 14 or 15 points or something like that.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Aguilar has a bad week because it doesn't have a quarterback, and I don't know if any of these other guys are going to be affected. But Cobb's going to get Rodgers back because they made that call that he's going to be back. So
are they really playing him this week?
Yeah, so they're going to play him, I would imagine.
Who?
What about who? Fuck, someone.
Rodgers. Aren't they playing Rodgers?
Yeah, Rodgers announced that they actually announced tonight that Rodgers will be back in the lineup Sunday.
There it is.
So I want to know. I don't have it up right now. I was trying to look for it, but I know midweek last week going into my match, I was looking to play a different. Was it cornerback, and I picked up Desmond King on waivers because someone else did. Did someone drop him after he just had that big ass? He's had 3 huge weeks in a row. Did someone drop him because he was rostered by one other team? I was confused. I tried to look at it and I couldn't find it, but I was puzzled why someone would if he just put up like 30, and like 28.
He
Something
might
like
have. Well, there's a 2-player copy, so someone might have had the other copy. And sometimes the MFL gets weird when a copy gets traded or dropped and added, and they show it being owned and it's not really owned.
Well, I went on there and I was looking and I saw in the transactions that someone picked him up, so I looked him up and I added him just in case. And I decided, I played him over. It was either between him or Travis Carey, and I had seen that he was on either kick returns or punt returns. So I decided to go for King, and he put up 20 more points than Travis Carey did. And Travis Carey was I think he was the CB between depending on your league, 2 and 6. So I played him, and then I just looked him up. I think it was maybe earlier in the day today, and it only showed me as having him. But I know someone picked him up before I did. That's why I looked at it.
I don't know. I think he put Clegane to sleep.
He's live.
But yeah, I don't know. You're right. It does show him that you're the only one that owns him. So I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't know why. Unless I don't know if someone maybe added him and then taxied him or something like that. Maybe I don't know, but
it could be. Just let me add him. So
root for me.
Nobody likes you anyway.
Come on. Oh, he's back. Michael Cera.
Michael.
Wait, let's get Mike's analysis. Mike, you're in Dumpster, aren't you?
I unlinked.
Go to Dumpster and check my matchup and tell me what you think. I want to know. I want the group opinion.
You're not listening to me, are you?
No.
I unlinked.
Why?
There's nothing going on in that league. It is literally dead. What's the fucking point?
Because I'm still in it to win it. I'm trying to make some money.
Yes, but it doesn't need to be mine. So, best of luck to you there. But namaste. As in, not stay there any longer than I have to.
You want to get in a 4-way DK matchup this week?
No, I fucking suck at DraftKings. Santi's been taking my money left and right.
Dude, Tyrell's in it. A chance to fuck Tyrell. Come on.
Yes, but
who doesn't want to
fucking you both up for the last 2 weeks?
Baelish, but I'm only down $5. I beat him in side bets.
What's wrong with your left eye?
Who?
Clegane's left eye.
I'm falling asleep.
That was probably the one that he was looking at the empty wine bottle in.
I'm more curious about his chili or his. Oh fuck! Never mind. I've lost my TLC reference.
Yeah, the TLC. I put that in there.
Wow, I give you props for that one. That's good.
Yeah.
But Evan, I appreciate you bringing me in, but the Lions are up for grabs.
God damn it! I'm very buttered about Lovable. I put up my second most points all year by I think my top score was 173 or 4. I put up 170 and change and lost this week. And I had Graham in and he left Ertz in and they both got goose egg and I still fucking lost.
Oh, that's right. I need to go ahead and apologize to House Forrester for trading him Jimmy Graham, who put up this week.
That's the reason why I lost. So I'm fucking furious about that. That was my league to win. I won last year, and I'm so fucking mad.
You should have just traded me Le'Veon for my first preseason, and everyone would have been happy.
Well, I had Bell, and I traded them in the offseason.
But not to me.
No, I wanted to mix it up. But, I mean, I don't know. I traded – I think the overall trade was I gave Bell –
You got Evan somehow, I think, out of it.
Yeah, I got in the overall deal. I traded Bell and who else? Bell and maybe it was Parker, and I ended up with Evans. I already had Freeman, so I got Coleman.
Oh, fuck me.
And something else, and I ended up drafting Cook. and another player also, and then Cook went to IR early, so that kind of fucked me up there. But I thought I had a clear shot to back it, but that dude put up like 180 points. Like it was like his second highest score against my second highest score, and he somehow stacked me off. He had Cutler and Drake, and they fucking destroyed me.
Very sad. Anyways, my daughter started crying again because, of course, I just didn't spend the last 40 minutes putting her to bed, and she's fucking crying again. Have kids. It's a lot of fun.
Try. Lewis would be so upset hearing that. If he was here.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
He's like, no comment.
Running away quickly.
Oh, run. I wanted to just do an added gift and send Lewis like a prosthetic leg with like a share autograph on it, but I can't. I looked it up like just to send as an extra thing, and prosthetic legs are expensive, so I couldn't do it.
No, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
I tried, but I don't know. I'm still waiting. I keep checking my mailbox. I'm not seeing anything. I think I might have got shafted. Clegane's like, nah.
Shafted.
Oh. I'm on Clegane's level right now. I just ran into a box.
Oh, jeez.
I need to go outside. If I get some fresh air, I'm going to be fucking. I don't know. I got to figure this out.
So wait, for real, when are you LA bound?
I don't know. I used to go out there for work. I haven't for the last couple. I mean, since I've been coming to LA, I stopped going. I mean, since I've been coming to Jersey, I've stopped going to LA. But maybe February, maybe January, probably February.
Well, you better let me know when you're there.
Oh yeah, oh for sure.
I remember there was a time where Reed was in Riverside. He was an hour away from me. I offered to buy him some grapefruit IPAs, and he refused. He said no.
Oh man, when I go out there, I go to Riverside. I go to San Bernardino and Ontario, and that's where I work, and then I stay in Lancaster. So,
well, you don't want to go there now because the fires are fucking raging. So
yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's really bad. It's already burned. I don't know. I looked it up earlier today, and it was already at like I want to say it was like 265,000 acres burned.
Shit. Yeah, my sister's in West Hollywood, and she says that the only thing keeping the fire away from her is a mountain and Beverly Hills. And then they're all spread out in every single fucking place. They see a different fire, so it's really bad right now. Luckily, it didn't come down here like it did in 2003, but I thought it was going to be on that level. I thought it was going to be worse once it first started, but 2003 was absolutely insane. Like I've never seen anything like that. Oh, special guest.
Well, if she's not going to sleep anyway, she might as well not sleep up here.
Oh, boy.
How old is she now?
6 months.
Wait. Lower. Oh, there we go. She's going to be a better fantasy player than Daddy is.
Uh-oh.
This is my daughter. All of you behave yourselves. Oh, who am I talking to? Never mind.
So what is your, Mike, what does your wife do while you pod? Is she asleep right now?
She's getting every moment of sleep that she can possibly muster because this one doesn't like sleeping through the night.
Oh, no.
She looks alert. She looks more alert than you do, actually.
But, obviously.
Hey, you're playing the right cards. You're doing it right.
Yeah. At this point, I'm the stalling tactic. I'm, keeping her occupied and letting my wife sleep for as long as possible.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Good guy. Good guy.
Because I don't need sleep anyway. That's what I do.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about D96. Are you guys staying in D96?
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know.
I'm not in D96, so I guess that's a no.
I mic dropped. I'm done. Reed
I
said it
like
was
my-
very calm.
I like
I'm
my
still-
team. I don't know. What?
I'm still upset that I lost to a fucking coin flip or some shit to get in doubles. So I'm still holding that against whoever the fuck was my partner. Someone told me it was a better idea that I didn't get in it, but I feel like I could have turned it around.
Yeah, it was basically you were either competitive or you were Santi and me.
Well, so I don't know who my partner would have been, but someone said, yeah, you were lucky that you didn't join it because whoever would have been my partner supposedly was supposed to be really bad. I don't know who it was, but again, like I got into this league because Lewis kicked me like a week early, and I just got rejoined because Toilet got the boot, so I got lucky. But
Well, toilet was the toilet.
just
You
wait
took,
until
you took over for Toilet?
Yeah, well, when I first got who was it?
I
Someone
thought
was
that
in
was-
this league. I don't know who it was. Someone was in this league and they invited
Yeah, it
me.
was House Toilet. So when Wode took over for
I thought Woe did.
Todd.
Oh.
but Evan took over for Toilet or whatever.
You got okay.
Because he was such a
He actually had a decent team too. I remember you did pretty good with it, but I remember that he didn't have a bad team. He was just
no, he drafted really well. So Evan got a very good team to start with.
Drafted good, but everyone always says, like on all the pods, like all the previous pods, like you got so lucky, you inherited a good team. But I made a lot of moves to try to get to what I have now to make a good
Right.
team myself. But
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, again, you had good stuff to start with, so it's different. Whereas Wode picked up COD's team, which was in shambles, burnt it down further, and made it more shambles, and is now slowly but surely boning it back up.
Is he?
Maybe in 2015, not 2015, 2025.
2015, he was probably good. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I wish I could have the time to go back and find the trade that I made where I don't know who it was with, but I gave someone Jeremy Hill. I want to say it was Tyrell, maybe. Jeremy Hill, a late first, and something else. And I got Michael Thomas, a running back, and something else back too. And that's why Tyrell has always been trying to get Michael Thomas back from me, and I won't trade him to him.
No, that was Wode.
Was it Wode?
That was Wode.
Oh, well. I raped him on that one. But
The Michael Thomas trade that you did with what's his name, Tyrell, was for Zeke.
well, yeah, I traded Michael Thomas to Tyrell for Zeke, and then I went and traded back and got Michael Thomas again because I had to have him. Like I knew he was going to be good, but I feel like I made some moves to make the team what it is that I have now. And I think even though Zeke really killed me, I think if I still had him, I probably would have had a better shot. But I'm optimistic for next year.
As am I.
You should be. Your team is solid. I feel like you're gonna pick up because you're still in it, right? You're going against Lannister, is it?
No, I got beat by Lannister.
You got beat by
Sure kicked his ass.
See, I was looking at the playoff bracket and I didn't scroll over enough. And I looked at the matchup and I looked at you guys' teams and I really, I don't know. I thought you were going to take it, but
I thought so too, but Lannister took me in an Mexican Fiesta.
It was an upsetting week for fantasy football, honestly. Like, I got heartbroken in 2 leagues where I thought I for sure had the W, and I got screwed late. I'm still in 2, but
on a week-to-week basis, does a team of Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, Marshawn Lynch, Doug Baldwin, Brandon Cooks, Stephon Diggs, Larry Fitzgerald, and either Gronk or Delaney Walker get beat by Derek Carr, Duke Johnson, Jamal Williams, Michael Thomas, Michael Crabtree, Green, Thielen, and Rudolph? Fuck no.
No, never. But that's
the way of fantasy football.
That's the same thing that killed me. Like in Lovable, you saw that. That was I put up my second highest score and got beat by the Bills, who I was already scared from the start because Thomas put up in that league like 27 or 28 points, and I was like, oh god, that's bad. And I came back and I was still up, and then that I came back and I watched that game, the Dolphins-Patriots, and I was like, oh, all I need is Cutler and Drake to not do that good, which is pretty reasonable against the Patriots. And then they both just explode, and I'm just like, oh, okay, really? Like, I'm going to be dead like that? And that's how it happened, and I'm dead. Like, I rolled that league last year before you well, no, you joined last year, right?
I joined last year. My team was just complete shambles, and I've had to rebuild it. But
well, you made some good moves, though, in that league, though.
Yeah, the team is in decent shape to take forward, so I don't feel bad leaving it where it is. But
no. You left yourself in a way better spot than when you joined, for sure.
Look, they're built. I like to think built, but either way,
it's fun. I mean, you took that team knowing that it was complete shit, and you wanted to do something with it. So I didn't think anyone was going to take it over because I don't know what that guy did, but he left it so bad off that I really thought we were going to have to do some kind of. And I think I even gave you. I think we did a poll.
Give an extra second, yeah.
I gave you it wasn't anything crazy, but just like some kind of extra, just something like extra pick or whatever.
It was an extra second.
Yeah, something like that. But
the end of the second round, but still.
Gosh, bad. What happened to Lewis? He said be right back like 15 minutes ago.
He split.
Yeah, his computer disconnected. So, I mean, I know he's on the East Coast, so it's approaching midnight.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like 11:50.
Like it's 9 o'clock.
Lewis is what we call a bitch. You see?
That's right. Don't not say the B word in front of the girl.
Oh no, she's okay with it.
What's her name, by the way?
Margaret.
Oh, I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah. See, Margaret, Lewis is a bitch.
So good.
God help me when
so if I take an East oh my gosh. I feel like I have to do it. I have to take an East Coast trip sometime soon. Because I gotta meet up with someone who's gonna actually hang out, and I feel like Eric will. Reed denied me. I know Clegane will.
I gotta hang out with Clegane this week because he's on the East Coast.
He said that you were supposed to meet up maybe tonight or tomorrow or something. I thought
tomorrow or Thursday, and then I'm going to Canada next month or the month after. So I'm hoping.
No,
with some.
I can't go to Canada.
Yeah,
we know.
Got to get a passport and go up there.
Well, it's not a passport issue for Evan, but I won't go into that.
I gotta get a pardon. I gotta get a pardon if I'm going to go to Canada. So.
Oh my God! Really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because they consider a DUI a felony there, and they don't let felons into their country.
Yeah.
So I'm banned. I'm Canada banned for the next I want to. Oh, actually, 5 years.
Yeah, a buddy of mine I was working with, we were up in Detroit, and we got stranded there because of the snow a couple years back. And I'm like, hey, I got some friends up in Canada. Let's go. So we go and try and cross the border, and they picked up that felony on him and when let him across. He's like, yeah. So apparently they found this in high school. We beat the shit out of a couple kids, and I got picked up for a felony for this. So yeah, oops. Don't tell anybody. Like,
that's
it. I'm really looking forward to you being my boss for the next 8 weeks.
It's pretty terrible, but Live and you learn, I guess.
Yeah, what can you do?
If Uber was available then, this would not be an issue.
Fact. Oh God, God help me if Uber was available when I was 23.
I wish.
Or 24. Are you guys all old?
Okay, are you in the same spot you were up on 42?
42.
Or in total off, right?
Wait, what? For who?
What?
What
I'm lost.
What town are you in?
Wait,
Who are you?
I'm not following you. What are you saying?
No, Clegane. What town are you in?
Oh.
I'm in Totowa.
That's what
Actually,
you just said.
no, I'm in Wayne right now. No, I'm not. I'm in Fairfield. I'm in Fairfield right now. That's basically the same shit, right? I mean, they're all like within 10 miles of each other.
Yeah, point is you're like 10 miles from me.
From you?
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
then
what
me, you, and
the fuck?
Eric need to get together.
that's what I'm saying. So point is, I'm just down. So if you end up 80 west to 27 south, that's to me. So I'm a heck of a lot closer than Eric is.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll meet
So-
at your place.
So wait, Mike, you're in Jersey too?
Yeah. So I am less than a mile from the Jets headquarters.
How far
I
is
just passed MetLife's stadium today. They said it's no
The
life.
Jets headquarters is in Florham Park, New Jersey. So I'm just up the hill from them.
how far are you from fuck, let me think of this straight. Long Island, it's Montauk. How far are you from Montauk?
A pretty good distance.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, because I've got family. All my my family on my dad's side is in Long Island. Long Island, and actually half of them moved to like Texas, but Montauk. So what is it like? Maybe like 3 hours?
One second.
I don't know, but Greyjoy's coming to the meetup in New Jersey. So, oh shit, what is that?
Wait, where you're doing a meetup somewhere?
I guess he put meet as in like meet, MEAT, the meetup.
Is this like going on soon or in the near future?
I have no idea.
Mike, talk
He
so the
just-
map comes up.
Yep. So to zoom out a little bit, I'm here in Madison. Right down here at the bottom of the street here, that's where the Jets headquarters is.
Okay.
Okay,
You go
Florham
up
Park.
where am I?
287, 80 to 46.
There's Wayne.
There's Totowa.
Yeah, Fairfield. I'm in Fairfield, so that's even closer.
Now go to Hazlitt. Oh shit, we lost Evan.
Oh man,
Hazlitt is a little further south, right?
Yeah, right by Union Beach. I see it.
his computer died.
There you go. Down in Middletown.
Shit. Okay, Hazlitt. I'm trying to focus on this fucking map.
Yeah. So if we're gonna meet up, I'll probably just drive. I'll have a couple beers. I just won't get wasted because. Hey, I just looked up an Uber right now. It's like $100 to go.
Oh yeah,
up
no,
there.
that shit.
It's silly.
Man. Like I said, I mean, I'll cover $25 of it, but
Yeah,
you're.
fuck that. I'll just drive.
So point being, I'm here. You're up there. Eric is down here.
Right under the bay.
All right. You guys just have to send me an address so I know where to go.
Yeah, I don't know. If we're meeting up by you guys, you got to give me an address because I don't know anything up there.
Mike knows, I guess.
Yeah, I actually drove by, I think, where you're staying a couple weekends ago after you had already left.
Oh yeah, now I'm at the La Quinta by the what is it? Nico's Japanese hibachi, some shit.
Oh, I know exactly where you are. Shit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
No, I got to that Japanese restaurant for a friend's birthday a couple months back.
Oh yeah, it ain't too bad.
No,
It's decent enough. $7 for a cup of wine, though. I don't know. I guess that's fine, but fuck.
$7 for a cup of wine isn't bad, especially in
Yeah.
Jersey.
I guess that's good. I don't know. $9 for a shot of anything. No, $12 for a shot.
What?
$9 for a shit. No, $10. Fuck, it's $10 for any specialty drink, and I think $12 for a shot of Hennessy. Didn't make sense to me, so I got a specialty drink with Hennessy, and then they charged me 13.
Oh shit!
It was fucking nuts. I'm like, what the hell? But it's all right. Yeah.
You gotta find a closer, like a bar that's close, but
Yeah,
cheap.
maybe somewhere else that's you should tell us where to go, Mike. Margaret should not join us. She should stay home.
We'll see what happens.
Well, what night works better for you, Mike? Wednesday or Thursday?
Well, I officially start PTO after Wednesday, so probably do either. The tunnel's there. Ideally, where's the turnpike? That's a little too far west, too far east for where we want to be. That might be easiest for you to get north and south, Eric.
Okay. Yeah. No. Whatever works. I don't really give a shit. I get at work at 5, so I could probably be. I work in Tinton Falls, which is actually a little more south, so I could probably get there 6:37 earliest, and I don't know. I could do it however late you guys want, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, I'm good for whatever. All I do all day is stand and fucking take pictures. So, not fuck and take pictures. Fucking take pictures. But yeah.
So yeah, you're right next to Nico's Hibachi House and Lounge.
Yep.
My Google Maps already recognized that. Google listens to your conversations. Terrell's right.
So, Clegane, do you just do what Steve did the other day?
For the most part, I mean, I go to the warehouse. They're loading milk powder. I take pictures of the milk powder. I jump into a container. They lock the container, like a truck container, and I'm inside of it, and I look for any light, and that's about it. I fill out a spreadsheet, make good money, stay in a hotel, drink some beer or wine. That's about it. Expenses are fully paid, so yeah, it's nice. And my boss thinks I have a fever right now because supposedly my wife had texted him that on my cell phone. So I'm getting PTO.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It's pretty good, actually. But, yeah.
Let me see here. So the bar's a little bit further away, but
if Greyjoy can make it, that'd be badass.
Where does Greyjoy live?
He's in the Baltimore area, so I'm not sure what the hell what his.
Baltimore?
Yeah.
That's pretty far, right?
Way the fuck away.
Shit. I mean, Swan and BWOB are closer, right?
Yeah, Lannister lives in New Jersey too, but he lives closer to Philly.
No, he's up north.
Okay. Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he's up in my neck. He's up north of where I am.
I'm going to Vermont, I think, in January. I don't even know where the fuck Vermont is, honestly.
Oh, and then Casterly and Hightower are actually Philly too. I met them there.
They're in Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if they live in Philly or like the close area, but I met them in Philly.
Hmm.
Stop that.
She okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's just not sleeping. So we tried putting her down again during the podcast. She slept about 15 minutes, then started crying again. And I put her down right before I rejoined, and 10 minutes later she started crying again. So I'm seeing if I can entertain her for a little bit and then try and put her back down.
Yeah. Well, Evan said he's about to get back on. Right? Baltimore is not too far, Greyjoy says.
Baltimore's not too far.
So if Greyjoy can make it, I mean, shit, Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I'll even try to get my flight Saturday night. I don't know why the hell I always forget. I set my flight for Saturday night. I might be able to push it back to Sunday, but I'd prefer to meet up tomorrow or Thursday.
No, that works for me too because I'm pretty sure I'm busy this whole weekend.
All right, so we'll see what we can make work. To be honest, I'm not as familiar with stuff with bars in this area, to be frank, because I don't go out very often in this area because I bought my house and we were owning a dog months later and pregnant a few months after that. So,
All right.
Hey, you got pregnant, Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm thrilled. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Where the hell is everybody else?
I don't know. Evan said he was coming back on. I don't know how much longer we're going to be on. I'm getting tired of shit.
Yeah, my eyes awake again, but fuck, I'm tired. I gotta wake up in like 5 hours. What time is it now?
It's 12.
Yeah, 5 hours. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, I'm down to 15% anyway, so I'm going to close out here. But it was good talking to everybody, and I'll be in touch via chat to figure out what we can make work either tomorrow or Thursday.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
Hit me up for my cell if you need to. Oh, he left.
Yeah, but just we'll be on Group Me and
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. I'm good for
Okay.
either day, so easy
Cool.
enough.
good stuff. All right, man.
All right, good night, Glenn.
All right, good night.